My name is Julia. I grew up in Canada and I came over to England to work, and I married an Englishman, so I've been here 21 years now. I do consider myself British to some degree. You can never stop being what you were before, so it's not like you stop being Canadian and become British. And I'll probably always be more Canadian than British, but there's lots of ways I speak now and ways of doing things now that is not Canadian. So I am partly British. I don't think people accept me as British. Maybe if I'm just walking down the street, but often I'm not dressed quite British like. So, no, and definitely once I open my mouth and speak, they will assume I'm not British. What makes you British? That's a really hard question. But I think I am Canadian, grew up in Canada, and it wasn't till I was over here for about a year that I realised what it was to be Canadian and that it was not British. So I think the longer you're in a country, whether you get the citizenship or not, the more you become like that country. Because what makes you Canadian is experiencing the same things all together. So what makes me feel British is, and it's all the little things about how the traffic works, what's on TV, what's popular in the music, what is funny, what's not. That's all things that you pick up as you join in British culture and as you learn new things about the culture. So the meaning of being British, I think it's meaning of being any nationality is being part of that society, having the same values, having the same understanding of how things work. Newly arrived is an immigrant. I think of them as newly arrived. I would say immigrants are generally viewed negatively. The immigrants, it's onus is put on the immigrants to prove that they are good people, productive people, that they are worthy of British society. So generally, yeah, they're held at bay, thought of as a bad thing until they prove they could be a good thing, that they could add to society. Can an immigrant be fully British? Well, just the fact that you are an immigrant, you've come from somewhere else, you will always have that bit of you that is from somewhere else. So you will always be different. This is just sort of logic, philosophy. You'll always be different from someone who has been in Britain all their life. But that does not mean you can't be fully British, that you can't join in the values, that you can't join in how society works and input into how society works.